And hello everybody! Today we are starting up Moons of Madness, the old Funcom game that is based in I believe, the Secret World universe. There we go, there's a little Funcom publisher logo. And yeah, I am playing this because back in the day I was quite a big fan of the Secret World. I do wish I kind of had a bit better of a lifetime, but it's always memorable for what it was. So I am very intrigued to kind of like play this game that was not really a spin-off per se, but they had made another one, The Park, which is kind of like set in the universe. And as far as my understanding goes, that is how this game is also kind of set up. So it's in the Secret World universe side story. And I think it focuses on the Orochi group, which are kind of the main antagonistic faction in Secret World. But like the faction of the Secret World that's antagonistic, not the actual antagonist, so to speak. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this up. We are playing this on the Steam Deck, and I'm using a wired 360 controller, since, I don't know, I've always found the 360 controller era to be the most reliable for a lot of playing PC games with the controller. Hopefully everything goes correctly. If not, you might not see this video because I might scrap it if like technical problems come up, but I did quickly load it up and got to the screen previously. All seems to be going okay. So let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, loading screen. There's the Orochi group symbol at the bottom left. Yeah, like I know very, very little about the game. I bought it back in the day, but I don't know what genre it is. Like, I don't think it's side-scroller. Get out of bed. Alright. Wake-up call. Alright, I'm assuming that's a chapter name. Okay, so it's first-person view. Interesting. I don't hate that. I personally, while my favorite horror games are not first-person, I am very fond of first-person horror. Alright, so Monday, May 9th, happy birthday to me! To do, turn off sprinklers, oxygenator, diagnostics, tune biogauge. Chess wins, me 4, Didan 2. Home, 77.5 million kilometers. There's Phobos, there's Damios. So we are near Mars? Wait, yeah, I think it's Mars. That wouldn't be Jupiter. Jupiter is like Io and all the rest. I think basically those are the two ravens of Mars, right? Okay, open. Okay. Just missed someone going back to their room.
Anyone there? The hell happened here?
Ariano arrival. In 0 days. Solar panel cleanup. I like how I don't cast a shadow. Declan, which I think is the guy that was winning the chess matches, or I was winning over. Satellite maintenance. Yohei with Declan. Airlock check. I'm gonna go with Ina on that one. But Ina. Eva suit diagnostic. Dessel. Mineral sample sorting. Wakans. It's like, I'm gonna call them Hawkins, even though I don't think that's how it is. Crop blank hair, Hawkins with Ina. Alright. I do wonder who we are supposed to be. Yeah, the reigning chess champion, Yohei. Which, we might be Yohei. Or would it be Josei? I think it's Yohei, right? Have you seen something? The next Ava expedition, Wilcox Delopore Ina. Do not use permanent marker on erase board. Alright. And the evil cult symbol, they never turn away. I do wonder if we have a little name tag for our door. Although in hindsight, okay, I must have come out of that door, so that's not my door. This is my door. Who's here? Okay, we can't open that. Oh, here we go. Private cabin 1, 2. Doesn't tell us a name, but okay. The person we saw go in was down there. Here's a customary first-person horror game flashlight. There we go. Honestly, it's a bit bright, so maybe we only use it when really need be. Okay, that's 5. Power cord chewed. Ina, is one of your specimens loose? Alright. So we have... Ooh. Okay. We have other biologicals on the station that aren't just, humans and whatever is causing this madness of the moons. Okay, really, in hindsight, I should not have stared at that. Sorry for anybody getting flashbang there. Okay, I think the rec room closed. Can I pick up this? No. Can I zoom in? Oh, nope. Alright, so that's crouch. Okay, L3 doesn't do anything. Can I run? Oop, no. Oh, nope, that's... Alright, there's zoom. Okay, zoom is R2. Security protocols. Greetings, crewmates. As a member of the something team and an employee of the Manticore Orochi, there are security protocols that you must not fail to obey. Any Orochi facility, including this Mars base... Oh boy, got Doom vibes going on here. It's sanctioned by security clearance, I think. Not every employee may go into every section. Your ID card contains a number that denoting your level something security clearance. Your ID card is necessary to access all doors, sectors, computers of a given level of security. Do not attempt to access areas equipment beyond your security clearance. Do not attempt to coerce teammates to give you access to their security clearance. Do not give teammates or lower security clearance access to out-of-bound areas or equipment. Do immediately report any irregularities or breaks to security protocol to Invictus Security in the Orochi Group. Given the nature of the work at Manticore and Orochi, these protocols are in place to protect you from catastrophic mishaps and consequences. If you are unsure of your clearance of these protocols, contact your superior. Thank you for your vigilance, Orochi. Alright. Oh, wait, was that run? Was L2 run? No, that's flashlight again. Yeah, so we might not have a run button. That is good to know in case we come across a monster who tries attacking us. Although I would hope that the game would tell me about a run button if it came up to that. Oof, okay. Whoever's meeting up late at night, I can hear you through the vent. Angry face. Okay. Oh, okay, so they said Mars base. I didn't realize that we're actually on Mars itself. So, like, yeah, that's Martian soil out there. Okay. Okay. Bathroom is flickering, but cannot access. So I'd assume... I assume that the research lab is probably the only place to go, and, the research has not been well contained, I see. Okay, living area, bathroom. Airlock infirmary storage is blocked by a giant tentacle. Okay, which way are we going here? The greenhouse. I don't think I'm taking damage, but that was definitely a jump scare. It was partially blunted by me looking slightly down, but I did catch it enough to get jump scared a bit. Oop. Okay, broken. Okay, so it's interactable, but broken, so it doesn't interact, so broken doesn't mean, like, no mechanical fix on the fly. Okay. For a second I thought those like little openings or maybe eyes in the tentacles. Oh, actually maybe they are. Okay. The thing I'm curious about is, did everything go down while we were asleep, or are we gonna do a Soma type thing and we've just kind of woken up to this, but oop. Alright, tentacles that way. Ooh, locker that way. This is to the research lab, which we can't gain access to. Ooh. We going full Gordon Freeman? Alright, add to inventory. So, is this a weapon or a, like a puzzle element? I'm assuming puzzle to fix the broken airlock. Or door, or whatever. I guess it's not technically an airlock. Okay. Nothing that way. Where do the tentacles protect to? Or is it a trap if we go after the tentacles? Like, maybe we should try to puzzle solve the door? Yep, okay, so now it's crowbar, so crowbar fixes door. I'm tapping, even though I don't know if I need the tap. Okay, this is to the... Oh. Oh, okay, so we just... We are fully committed, so we do not know where the tentacles were leading to. No.
Come, blow out the candle.
Okay. Our light's not working anymore. Okay, living room's still blocked off. No. It's somebody's birthday. Maybe me. Well, let's look in here first. Kukis, clean equipment after use. Everybody. Okay, more Moon of Madness symbol. Exercise bike. Not seeing anything pertinent in here. Alright, I guess we're blowing out the candle. Ooh, hello.
Oh my god. What was that?
Oh, rise and shine, folks.
Is everybody okay?
I almost spilled my coffee. Oh my gosh. I'll have to check the readings, but that may have been our biggest quake yet.
Standard procedure. Newhart, you know what to do. If there's any critical damage to the base, let me know.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Dr. Van Buren, you will assist me at the landing site for the Cyrano. Declan, you're on comms. Find any system issues, relay them to Shane.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Switch to a private frequency, Declan. No chatter on open channels. Over and out.
Private channel time.
Okay. So like I thought, kind of, like, so we woke up, but not like woke up out of sleep, so now we're getting the what happened leading up to all that. Either that or like we're in some sort of like elder god imagined like life is normal.
And what better way to start the day than assessing possible life-threatening damage from minor seismic activity?
Beautiful.
That's what I've been told.
Okay. We have a couple things. We got a locker. Aw, our good luck out there, Dad. Picture. Oh, and I saw a number on it. Good luck out there, sport. Sign, Dad. Ooh, the right stick to focus on interaction points.
I should memorize this.
Okay, 0509. Easy enough. Okay, there's a security clearance. Aw, we only got clearance level 1. Assuming it goes upwards. Otherwise, yeah, we have security level 1. We gain access to almost everything. Why do we got meat in our locker? Oh, it's a rock. Alright. Nothing super out of the ordinary here. Okay, does he read it for me, or should I read it? Okay, we get legible writing. Dear Dad, I have a confession I want to tell. Nope. Hey there, nope. I've already rewritten this letter 6 times. I'll probably rewrite it 7 more. I have I have a lot of time before I can actually send it to you. You deserve to. Nah. I'll put it plain. I'm not in Antarctica. That expedition does not exist, or if it does, I'm not on it. I went a little farther. I went to Mars. I hope you can forgive me. The deception is not a slight. The company takes their secrecy very seriously. In fact, you will already probably have seen me again, in person, before I'm allowed to send this to you. I want you to hear it from me. I want you to know I love you. What I really want to tell you. Okay. Do we have a flip at all? Huh, no. Alright. I'm very curious about the weird scar that we have kind of like on our hand. 'Cause that almost looks like, if we get full context there, that it might be like that weird double moon symbol that's the logo of the game, and some sort of sign of madness. Oh, we can lift up the bed. But we can't take it back out. Alright, why did I want to do that then? Okay, I think I've gotten everything I can in terms of security card being how we exit. Oh, actually, there we go. PC.
Now, where did I put that ID card?
Okay, so we need the ID card to log into the computer. I was hoping that would be the 0509, if I recall correctly. Yeah, okay. Grab the security card. Flip. Okay. Reliable, responsible, revolutionary. The Orochi Group and subsidiaries are not only world leaders, we are led by the world. Our promise to you is our products and services will rise to the challenges of a changing landscape as we race into the future, together. Report misplaced access card to security immediately. We believe that healthy, productive, and enduring life on Earth results from correct management of its resources. In government, public, and private projects around the globe, we are leveraging our new technologies to provide the best solutions. Okay. Add it to inventory, and let's check out our computer. I'm trying to think if we saw a person with the name S. Okay, please enter your personal code to reset your security credentials. Whoopsie, nope. 0509. Alright. Memo, D-Clan security update. Regarding all personnel, please be aware of the new security that's taking place tomorrow. You might be stuck in your room for a while. Write down the code somewhere so you remember it. Alright. Okay, where's Shane? Shane Newhart. Regarding the solar site programming. Good morning there, sport. Wilcox is kind enough to let you sleep in a little today, but that also means that Dr. Van Buren is tagging along on an EVA to the Kryno landing site. So, I'll put a pin on the logging issue, or I'll put a pin on logging the issue with command until he's back. I know Lucas has been tinkering with some biogauge code, so check with him first. Plus, you'll have a chance to catch up with the doctor, make some small talk. And we originally wrote to him, "Hey, Declan, can't find anything listed for troubleshooting the solar array's coding. I've run diagnostics each time, and nothing out of the ordinary. It's starting to become a daily thing. Time to file the issue with command, I think. Even if they shoot me a workaround, it's better than constantly triggering auxiliary power. Shane." Wait, there we go. Okay, not much more to that. I'm trying to see if, like, figuring out what the issue is. I mean, it sounds like it's just not always catching solar light for providing power to the base. Your Manticore NDA has been revised. Dr. Newhart, there's been an update to your comprehensive NDA. Please log in at your earliest convenience. This is only a courtesy. All changes have already gone into effect. Best regards, C.D. Ward, Head of HR, Manticore. The Invictus Mission, Survey of Microbial Life on Mars. The Rule of Two is an exciting concept. When we discover one example of a phenomenon in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. Given the vastness of the universe, if 2 examples are found, it implies there are many more, millions, billions, trillions. As of now, we are only certain of life on Earth, an anomaly. But all we have to do is find a second. Any life will do, even primitive alien microbes, even fossils of microbial life billions of years dead. That one finding will open up a universe teeming with life. All we have to do is get it to 2. Okay?
Okay. Confirming my ID bypassed security for my room. Door's unlocked now.
I thought that was an email about unlocking the door. I didn't figure that was a command to do that. Select. I thought basically the right option said select, and I'm like, what's select? But okay, select. Okay. I do wonder if there's any more, like, secret codes we should keep an eye out for. And yeah, so the May 9th is our birthday, so that's why it's our code. Alright, I think we can just walk out of the room now. Morning routine.
Well, the rest of the team's out dusting the landing pad, and Dr. Volkova's apparently deep into her biocultivation duties. So, I guess that means you have the base all to yourself.
And where are you?
Once more, I venture into the great unknown, on duty at the satellite dish, and currently communicating, which is technically my job. Kind of.
Okay. That's gonna reinforce as I wondered if, like, I mean, we came across the, like, monster person about the candles, but... in hindsight, moons of madness were on Mars, 2 moons. I think I'm getting it. Like, when they overlap, something happens. Okay, yep. Oh, this looks the same as it was without the giant, like, crazy, graffiti. Oh. We can try the other rooms now. All are red. Yep, nope, that's still the same. What do we got here? Interact, I guess. Ooh, open. Oh. Okay. Can I pick up the little space dudes? Nope. Okay, lock. Pretty linear game so far, but I kind of half expected that, honestly. Oh, we can actually read that security protocol thing I attempted reading before. I mean, it looks like I was basically correct. Like, there's only a few things I couldn't quite fully make out, but... Oh, actually, can I flip that over? Nope. And okay, we can finally get to the rec room now. And okay, so like...
Hey, what's up with the lights?
Yeah, getting some odd spikes in power as the batteries kick in. Hey, you just hang tight while I do your job for you, okay? You know, have a coffee. No, really, take a load off.
Passive-aggressive workplace. But okay, so here's where we had the whole, like, birthday thing. And someone's been messing with the dirt. Like, quite a bit. I wonder if it's supposed to be Martian soil or not. I'll do a quick sweep in here in case there's interactables available now, but I kind of doubt there are. Anyone up for group meditative yoga? Let me know. Kukus. Alright. Nice little, like, a living room quarter area, especially for being on Mars. World history. Strength of, materials? Corporate training directory, fire regulation, or fire safety regulations. Salvation. Oh, banner of love. I thought it said, like, boner of love, and I was very confused for a second. The steering wheel. Okay. No immediate, like, I was kind of wondering if any of these would be, Easter eggs to stuff from Secret World, but I guess Whispering in the Mountains, you can kind of interpret that as, like, you know, Mountains of Madness, Lovecraft, and then tie it all back together. But Nothing extraordinary. At least that I can recall. It has been some time since I played Secret World. But every now and then I'll listen to the cutscenes on YouTube again, though, for what quests are available. All about the Illuminati, yo. It has a Orochi... I can just read this. It has a Orochi letterhead, so it is official. Replacement photo ID pictures for your approval, Commander Wilcox. Management. You clean up pretty nice, Teleport. Approved. Can't flip that over. Okay, so one of those must be Commander Wilcox. Actually, in hindsight, I think the lady might be the lady in non-monstrous form that attacked us to tell us, like, happy birthday? So I wonder if that's Teleport then. Okay, little plants. More plants. Fancy cafeteria thing. I'm assuming a cereal dispenser. Low on dark roast coffee.
Who put up this sticky note about the witch?
You like my drawing? I made it last night.
Do I like poking fun at a shared paranoid delusion while everyone is tired and isolated from human contact on Mars?
Okay, killer. Remind me not to talk to you before you've had your coffee.
Yeah, if you don't get any coffee, blame the witch. So, okay, so the witch is probably the thing we saw in either the flash forward or the dream that we had. Oh, there's a light. I'm assuming once I picked it up, the crazy power surges they were detecting are going to go off.
What should I eat today?
Bacon, egg, savory oatmeal.
Not an easy choice.
I guess. Let's get a mug. A classic Orochi mug. Insert item. And then coffee. Alright. Do we just consume? Insert again. Get more coffee. Gonna give ourselves a run before any horror goes down. There damns the charm. All about the Elite Four in Pokemon. So it's more like the Elite Five when you consider the champion. I can't actually like walk around with this. Alright. I guess put it away. Ew. Rinse out your thing. Other people might grab that and then drink from it. On pain of death, do your dishes. Agreed, little note. Agreed. Alright, savory oatmeal or bacon and eggs? All about the bacon and eggs.
It is.
Yeah. And oatmeal. Alright. Okay. Let's do a spooky thing.
Can you check your bio gauge and see if your daily objectives have been updated?
Copy that.
Alright, access journal using a button. Wrong button. This button? Here we go.
Crap.
Okay, so
What's up?
I seem to have misplaced my bio gauge.
Josie saw it in the lab on her way out. Told me to tell you. Better get it before you do anything else. Speaking of which, that should do it. I fixed the lounge door to the lab.
okay. So the bio gauge is the select button. Alright, not seeing anything else here. And now I have access to the research lab, infirmary, and greenhouse. Do wonder if they've like opened up the access door from this end.
Serious question time. When you get Earthside, are you going to ask Manticore for a raise?
Use radio.
You think if I ask, they'll give it to me?
No.
I do kind of like the little countdown before, like, if you don't... Assumedly, had I not used it, then I wouldn't have responded. Okay, greenhouse. Okay. So, despite the fact I came from there, they do have it sealed off. Can't get to the research lab. I don't think we're going to airlock, infirmary, or storage. A lot more soil scattered about. I think we're going to the research lab. Yes. Ah. An alarm's going off. Oh, yeah. Crowbar time.
Weird. Deja vu. There was a stuck door in the dream I had. It's not important. It's just weird.
You're forgetting the last 3 times something malfunctioned in this over-engineered campsite.
Okay. So the opening of the game was a dream. That means that we know that the crowbar is right there. Just gonna take a quick peek around, especially since we never followed the tentacles early on, which went this way. I think they came from the airlock, so assumedly they came from outside, which thankfully is locked. Alright, let's pry that door open. Grab the crowbar. Thankfully they didn't require me to crouch for that, but I assume at some point crouching will be required. Oh, add inventory. Alright, let's crack open the research lab. I hear critters in there, meaning probably, the bio doctor they keep mentioning. Maybe her little experiments have escaped. Okay, yeah. Whenever we do that, the door seals behind us.
Now, where is that bio cage?
I like how the alarm goes off once we actually, get in here. Okay, nothing in there. Clothes on the ground. Danger sensor. Okay, random equations that are in the light you can't read, and in the dark it's too dark to see. Ooh. Eee, okay. That looks like the beginning of whatever was like overtaking the base before, because it has like another red eye and many plant tentacles. Okay, and I can't use the computer. Scan to connect, but this is locked. Okay. I did like the little photo thing. Okay, yeah, so this might be, what's it, Dolores? Dolari? Because, yeah, if this is where they took the security photos. Baden. Interior, Antarctica Outpost, Z-17, day. Antarctic Outpost engineering area near a window overlooking an icy hillside and clear sky. The team is standing. Team, greetings from the South Pole. Wilcox, this commander... Yohei Wilcox of the Antarctic Outpost Z-17. We're here testing solutions for plant growth in the harshest conditions on Earth. External ice flow. An icy beach area overlooking several ice flows where the penguins splash among the waves. Delaport, that's her name, is kneeling near the water, taking in the beautiful scenery. Delaport, as you can see, it's penguin mating season, so we're getting all kinds of visitors to the outpost. A penguin enters the ice flow from the right. Delaport, continuing. This little guy is a chinstrap penguin. While the chinstrap penguin is still thriving, its natural habitat is threatened each year. External facility in distance. The Rocha facility, covered in fresh layer of snow, operates in the background, sending up clouds of steam. Newhart stands, gesturing behind by the amazing engineering. Newhart, brrr. But as you can see, Hiroshi's patented Antarctica superconductive coils burrow deep into the poles, causing steady ice flows even during these hot summer months. Okay, so they're basically faking the whole Antarctica research thing. Which, I mean, they're supposed to, because it's like, you know, top secret, they're on Mars. But it's also all the more easier to clean up when everyone dies mysteriously in the base and they can just be like, oh, it's Antarctica. That's how they died. Penguins. We heard scurrying, so we know something's in here that's gonna do a little jump scare at some point. Okay, I can't connect from like outside. I'm assuming I need to climb up those stairs, but just want to take a look at these first. Okay, airlock infirmary. I get the feeling that that's a puzzle waiting to happen. Okay, more equations, but hey, the Moon of Madness symbol. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It's like a robotic spinal cord. Okay, that's another security protocol printout. Ooh. Okay, no, that's way too dark. Dang. There is... Oh, actually, I might be able to read this. Lucas, Mission Control wants you to crunch some numbers on a potential something visit to the two moons. Okay. Think over the logistics of, think of the logistics and both on Earth-launched and a Mars-launched mission. Work some rough calculations for both scenarios. Make this a priority. Also, have a look at the moon orbits. Phobos should be 1.4 Martian diameters out, with a 7.66 hour orbit, and Deimos of 3.5 diameters and 30.35 hours. But Mission Control says they showed up as significantly closer and faster. Might be a glitch. I'll leave it to you, Yosei. Okay. I've already forgotten my character's name, but I think it was like Scott or something along those lines. But okay, so the two moons are not at the correct speeds they should be, so that's kind of causing some issues I want to look into a bit more. Oh, I kind of like this little setup up here. Can't interact with the paper, sadly. Nope, nothing to interact with there. More smudgy things. Thought I heard, like, a creature moaning in that direction. But it might have been like soft metal scraping. Oh, might have just been that, the security alarm going off. Oh, really? I can't get an audio log? That's how horror works on PC games after... Man, was it really BioShock that kind of started that trend? I guess technically the Arkham games also were doing that a lot, but I can't remember if Batman Arkham Asylum came out after or before BioShock. But it's definitely been a trend, like, ever since 2008-ish. Touchstone. Okay. Oh, I don't think that's a security alarm, actually. I think that's just the music. I'm also a bit surprised that there's not more obvious, solution moving forward. I turn off the lights. Is that better? Not really. Well, actually, wait. I don't recall there being two stairways. Maybe... Nah, okay, I guess there was two stairways and I just didn't notice it before. Can't interact with that. Oh! Wait, no. Never mind. I thought for a second that this is, like, open. Although, wait. Is it? No. Can't touch the creepy plant. Huh. Where, oh, where do I go? I didn't notice, but this window is more smudged and scratched up than the other windows were. Like, this one's a tiny bit smudged up, but nowhere near the level of the other one. Okay, let's look at the doors. Locked. Okay, I thought that was like a little open thing. We couldn't interact with the rocks. I'm hoping this... Slowly the horror is becoming confusion, which will eventually become frustration if I don't find a solution. As it goes in these games, as it goes. And no interaction on, but it's obviously a puzzle. Can't use any of the robot stuff. Can't, like, beep boop the filter or drag it out. Oh, wait, maybe... Oh, yeah, no, we don't have... We're here for the very thing that should give us the ability to do stuff. Which, in hindsight, I guess that's what she'd look for more, like, more specifically. I kind of thought that we'd be looking for either someone to help us out, or... Well, I guess it does say we have the base to ourselves. But you'd think we would try to figure out the mystery of why everything is, dark and creepy. I wish I knew what the thing on my arm is supposed to look like, though. Like, is it looking like an iPad type thing? All magic orb folder, I don't recall from seeing before. I think we came in from here, yeah. Do I need to try and hit this? No. Okay, now we have to be in that room. Do one quick sweep up here, but it might be, like, the bio thing I need might be over that way. Okay. So, like, any lock we can, like, pop open these windows and get inside, I wonder. Ooh, wait. Is that what I need? No. And not seeing anything on the periphery. Although that's the furthest periphery from entering the doorway, so if anything is going to be somewhere, it'll probably be over that way. But okay, let's relook at the, like, robotic parts, because that might be where we'd have a bio, like, pad. Okay, nothing there. If I can't find anything soon, I might just do a edit fast forward to when I find it. I think the part we would need would be around here. Because these are like bio signature things. No interactables around here. And these are like little robo eyes. Do not seem to be the thing I need to attach to my wrist. Not there, not there. The one thing I'm a bit concerned about. Oh, no. Alright, never mind. If I do an edit fast forward, it's like there might be jump scares in the middle that aren't exactly like me finding what I need. Ooh, here we go. Pick up. Alright, flip. And oh, there's a reset button. I don't know if we would want to reset it though. Let's try turning it on first.
No good. I think there's a reset button somewhere.
Yeah, reset.
Just my luck. I need to find something that can fit in there.
Okay. So we need like a little mini battery? Or, oh no, we need like a pin.
Declan, I found the biogauge, but it won't turn on. I need to reset it.
Find something small and thin. A pen should work.
Okay, we need to find a pin. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's try now. Activation sequence,
There.
Shane Newhart.
Got it working.
Great. You should be able to reboot the security system now. Just scan the servers with the biogauge.
Alright. Toggle biogauge screen, our bumper. Navigate. Okay, so it's like the computer. Restart the security system, scan to connect to the servers. Alright. Oh. Okay, so toggling the screen puts it in our face. Then we can put it away with that. Ooh, okay. A lot more options now. Or potentially. Anansi Technologies Premier Security Software. Connect. Oh, whoop. Let's try that again. The system is now functioning. Reboot system? Yes. There we go.
Warning. Solar array desynchronization detected. Power levels suboptimal. Manual override required.
The quake probably knocked the panels out of alignment. This has been an ongoing issue. I'll have to adjust the solar panels manually.
Okay. Can I use these yet? No. Can I? Wait. It's dinging. Ah. Okay. Alright, can't do much there. Although, if I pop this up this way... Alright, go to the solar panel site, pilot my meerkat. Inventory, my ID card, the flashlight, the crowbar, the bio... thingy, biogauge. Okay. I feel like it's such a waste not to be able to log into the computers. Oh, actually, can I open this? No. Yes. I'm not meaning to open it. I'm meaning to just... Oh, wait. Why is this not... There we go. Like, every now and then I see... Oh, now I can read this properly. Okay. Yep, Mission Control says they showed up a significantly closer and faster. Yep, so... It's exactly what I read before. So turns out I just needed the lights turned on. Ooh. Oh no, this should be exactly the same as the other security protocol, right? ID card, don't do stuff. Okay, yep, that's all the same. Can't use these. Though I'm still guessing it's going to come up later. Okay, the airlock and the infirmary are that way. Alright, nothing scanned. Looks like all the doors are open now. Oh, here we go. This employee non-disclosure agreement, here and therefore known as the agreement, is entered in between employee and the Orochi Group company, collectively known as the parties, as of day of 20th or 20, the effective date. Scope of agreement. This agreement acknowledges that certain confidential information, trade secrets, and proprietary data here and after defined and referred to as confidential information of or regarding the company may be discussed between employee and the company hereinafter known collectively as the parties. The provisions set forth in this agreement define circumstances in which the employee can and cannot disclose confidential information, and includes remedies, penalties, and lawful action of the company may take should such information be used or disclosed by the employee. Both parties agree that it is in the best interest to protect the company's confidential information and that the terms of this agreement create a bond of trust and confidentiality between them. In consideration of employees' commencement of the employment or continued employment within the company, the parties may agree as follows. And this is looking pretty standard, so that said of there being nanotech and biotech for like things you can't disclose. Yeah, nothing interesting. If I flip it, next page.
Flipping through this monstrosity once was more than enough.
All right, I approve of that. Invictus. Okay, let's read. What is Invictus? Orochi Group is proud to announce the unprecedented feat of science and human potential. Welcome to Invictus, Earth's first long-term space station on Mars. The Invictus program will be ready to launch in the very near future, and we know you have questions. Why private space travel? We admire and are thankful to the pioneering work at organizations like NASA, and but there are limitations to any government institution. Orochi, as a global corporate entity, has resources and expertise that knows no boundaries. We are uniquely situated to take space exploration to its next level. We are eager to show you. Why explore the stars? Exploring the space instead of space, weird. Exploring the space not only furthers humankind's knowledge, it also inspires new technologies that may make life for the rest of us on Earth that much better. What is Orochi Group? Orochi is the world's largest multinational corporation, composed of dynamic subsidiaries. Together, we form 8 heads facing towards an innovative horizon. We see the limitations as a challenge and the impossible as a dare. We will push boundaries. We will pursue excellence. We will change the world. Orochi Group. We will. Manticore Research Group. Paragons of aerospace, defense, and industrial design. Manticore, we bring you the horizon. Anansi Technologies. Leaders in computer hardware and software. Anansi. Technology that cares. Okay. Can't flip that, so put that down. Sadly, we can't interact with the camera. Mineralogical analysis of Martian soils and rocks. Declan Delapore employed Manticore's X3 spectrometer to analyze Martian rock and soil samples to identify the relative abundance of iron-bearing minerals, including carbonates, phyllosilicates, clays, hydroxides, phosphates, oxides, silicates, sulfides, measurement of the ferric to ferrous ratio, determination of the properties of magnetic phases, including the size distribution of magnetic particles, nanophase versus larger particles, in the Martian soil. This data provides information regarding the nature of the atmosphere, surface, chemical, and physical weathering process involving fee-bearing phases. We shall find this relevant in studying the evolution of volatiles and climates over time on Mars, because surface materials are major volatile sinks. In point of fact, the problem associated with the understanding of the evolution of volatiles on Mars is understanding the process in the past and or present that are responsible for oxidizing the red planet. The X3 spectrometer is a prototype of Manticore, see NDA entry, performed admirably. We'll write more in-depth notes on improvements that might be made for future production. As Commander Wilcox broadens our exploration, we will analyze a wider variety of samples. Okay. They're definitely kind of like biolab, but they're also kind of studying, more biochemistry. In terms of, soil growth, plant life, potential for other life, etc. Oh, I was kind of hoping that he would have more to say. I do wonder how it compares to the rock in our room. I thought that vial was something to check out. Nope, that's another security printout. Don't need to read that again. Ooh. Log 1. Supplemental log regarding our ongoing survey of samples in the search for evidence of microbial life on the planet Mars. The rule of 2 is an exciting concept. When we discover one example of a phenomenon in the concept... Okay, so that's the rule of 2 that we saw before. Log 2. Samples in the areas A01 through A15 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. Next page. Samples from areas A17 through A27 analyzed. Organic molecules discovered in ancient rock. The precursor and building blocks to life. They're not yet proof of microbes. Log 4. Samples from A28 through A39 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. Samples from areas A40 through A56 analyzed. No signs of microfossils. Samples from areas A57 through A68 analyzed. No sign of microbe fossils. However, Declan says he found a promising site some 36 kilometers east of base. We'll send him directly there for the next set of samples. And that's where the journal ends. Ooh, spooky. I wonder exactly what made him think it was a promising site, though. I'm thinking either basically like asteroid impact thing, or giant alien structure. One or the other. Okay, we're gonna do one sweep of upstairs, and then we'll go ahead basically and get on with things as it were. Hoping there's more papers for us to read, including this stray one. No, boo. Oh. Ah, okay, so all like the windows had sealed previously, but now they're open. Okay, no reading material around here. Alright, and then a quick sweep. There we go. Every now and then it feels like the character moves slowly and then gets faster, and I can't tell if that's like default or like something up with the run speed or whatnot. Dang, that's a big old greenhouse over there. Greenhouse and or hangar? Question mark? Nope, can't check that out. Yeah, strangely, nothing to really read on the second floor. Okay, let's go ahead and head to the solar panel site. Which it looked like when we scanned previously, it kind of gave us a little, like, guiding path. There we go. Okay, airlock in the infirmary. Research lab, living area. I mean, I assume we gotta get changed. Alright, then we go to the airlock. Okay, here we go. Here's the changing room. Okay, equip, interact. Okay, nothing there. Put on helmet to interact. Okay, push for depressurization, it looks like. Thing is that we need to put on an actual suit, though. We can't just, like, slap a helmet on. Alright. Refill air. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mechanic. Cool. Oh. Okay, so by putting the helmet on, we automatically put a suit on, even though the suits have not changed. So I saw our hands now are properly gloved. Okay, depressurize. Okay, that's now the exterior atmosphere. Interesting implication that I could try and, like, mess with stuff, but I wonder if that's just for, like, quick ways to get game overs, or if it's actually going to be a mechanic. Yep, alright, and our oxygen is draining. Okay, the microvat roamer. The Martian Yeoman reinforced carriage all-terrain is one of the Mighty Core's proudest innovations in off-world transportation and exploration. These stylish rovers come with the advanced suspension system, reinforced triple alloy hull, and an energy-efficient, state-of-the-art power grid to built to safely get you from point A to point B around the Red Planet. All right. How do I get inside it? Nope, nope. I'm trying to get a, like the way marker to show up again. Am I getting through the back? Aha! I kinda like this. Okay, we can refill air. Top off. Assuming it's infinite air refills. Hopefully that's oh, you need to close the back door first. A bit more procedures than I thought, but I don't dislike that though. Okay, also not like a normal Earth atmosphere pressure here. Okay, engine, hydraulics, power, start engine. Pilot the Meerkat. Alright.
Declan, I am buckled in and headed to the solar panel array.
Well, now you've got nothing to do but listen to me.
Just when my migraine was starting to clear up. I'm actually glad to have the Cyrano landing today. Some fresh faces, and supplies, distractions. Everyone's so on edge lately. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. These dreams are starting to get to me.
Yeah, you're not the only one having strange dreams there, Ace.
You too?
Oh yeah. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. You log out after your shift, eat some rehydrated meatloaf, and bunk down for the night. But the second you fall asleep, it feels like you're back at your desk and you hear the static again. Calibrate, more static, calibrate, then something sounds different. It's a pattern. You start decoding it. It's gibberish, but the static keeps talking. It wants you to hear the symbols.
I mean, that's reminiscent of some of the stuff with the Elder God stuff in Secret World. I'm reminded of the first DLC they ever did.
Scribbled notes around me. Feels like I haven't slept at all. All right, I showed you mine. Now lay it on me. Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, your deepest, darkest fears. Let's hear it.
Sorry, I just pulled up to the office. I'll have to get back to you on all that.
Suit yourself. The anticipation is killing me.
Alright, so this chapter is called Power of the Sun. Alright. Okay, cool. He automatically disengages. That's nice. Okay, 99% air still.
Okay. Elevator's not working. Someone must have borrowed a power cell. Declan, I'm heading up to the perilous rocky pathway. Power cell for the elevator is missing.
Have fun. Oh, hey, just got an update from Commander Wilcox. Landing site preparations are underway. Also, she told me to clean up my shit at the comms tower. She didn't want to scare off the new recruits.
I like Josie.
Thought I heard them say recruits before, but okay, so they're getting basically like new additions to the crew. Alright, missing a power cell. I assume we follow the iron-plated road. And do not wander off into the Martian desert. I also feel like now that I'm out of the space station, a higher likelihood of encountering other people, because they can just model it as a space suit and not show you the person's face. Much easier. And okay, so that was a nice way not to have to take the lift. Oh, here. Oh, no, that's insert the power cell, which we do not have. This just screams exploration. let's just real quick see if there's a secret over here. Like a journal or a corpse or something. Although I need to keep an eye on our oxygen levels. Thankfully, 85%, not too bad. Well, there are the solar panel arrays. Okay, no deep dark secrets over that way. So let's go ahead and interact with this thing. Okay, locate the power conduit. No power. Restore power to the base. Solar panel. The all-bright solar panel utilizes over 4,000 high-yield solar cells per square inch of surface space. The conversion ratio remains consistently optimal throughout an oscillating frame that keeps every cell fully charged. Okay. I'm glad that scan at least is like forward-facing, but it kind of sucks though in terms of like, if I'm trying to get an idea of where it's trying to guide me.
The solar panels are definitely desynchronized. I'll have to connect with my biogauge to rotate them. If I'm quick, there may still be enough hours of daylight to recharge the overnight batteries.
Okay, so I tried scanning them from that direction, but nothing. But we are missing the power cell still. I don't know if that's ultimately going to be optional or not, and we do need to keep an eye on our oxygen levels. Ooh.
Whoa, Declan, a whole section of the scaffolding here has collapsed.
Oh, it was the witch! Or we had a minor quake recently. You know, take your pick, though.
The Lucigen class command console. The control console interfaces directly with the Lucigen series solar panels. Lights in silk coils, a line of next-generation clean energy technology. Connect control rotations and receive output and efficient readings from the linked array. Alright, connect. We're going to toggle the screen here. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, we're losing percents. Oh, we're losing it again. I'll admit I don't know fully what I'm doing. Okay, now it should be this way, right? Okay, hit 0. There we go. Oh, okay. So there's an up and a down angle to it. Okay. So... Okay, 70, 80. We can do better. We're in optimal range, but I want 100. There we go.
One down.
Okay, so that must be the other array over there. 59% oxygen. To retreat back to the truck and refill, or no? Thinking no for right now. So I wonder if they have like on-site... Ooh, that might be oxygen refilling. Although before that, what do we got? Why did someone open this up? Okay, nothing in there. Give me some air. Cool. Okay, we should be able to just... Actually, we should be able to connect from down below, but I'm going to go up here in case there's a power cell. Aha! Or maybe not aha. Alright. Wait. Ooh. Oh, I can just do it manually as well. Okay, that's... Oh, or maybe not. Oh yeah, I can do it manually. I don't need to connect. Interesting. Okay, what number can we top off at here? Before it starts going back down again. I'm guessing 79. Yeah, 79. And give me 100. Oh, nope. There we go.
That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, you know, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks?
You're welcome. I think it'll really help with morale.
Okay. And suspicious a bit, given the madness of moons. Okay, but let's say... Nope. There we go. Okay. Oh. A bit hard to navigate this menu, I gotta say. But I don't dislike it. I kind of like the whole... I always forget what they call it, when it's like, in-universe. How come I can't take the power cell? Like, that should be a power cell that I need. Wait, what if I scan it? Power cell containment unit. The unit converts raw solar power into sustainable energy within various types of electrical power cells. If designated cell is missing, remove power cell from a non-crucial system and insert it into the next machine. Okay. Okay, so it's like if you scan multiple things at once, it gives you a little readout about them. Neat. I like. Let's top off oxygen in case, if after we do the third one, something crazy don't happen. Given that this is called the power of the sun, maybe I'm overreading the situation, but like, you know, if suddenly the moon passes overhead and, I don't know, giant aliens start coming through, could be an issue.
Who is taking power cells from my solar array? Declan, who was out here last?
Probably Lucas on some errand for Volkova. They're always up to something weird. Creeps me out. I have never met a normal botanist.
Okay. Click, and... Oh, I can't just directly, Oh, no power, that's why. Derp. Wait, can I connect? Okay. So no power. That's pretty strange, though. How come I couldn't just, like, take it from the other one? Because you'd think with them being now, like, in alignment, it should be okay to take this power cell, but maybe not. Wait, maybe I need to close the system, and then I can take it. Nope. Dang. Okay, it's leading me that way. Okay, there's the O2 refill station too. Modular air systems are a necessity when traversing long distances off-site. The NSD Breathe Easy system allows for quick and easy resupply of any breathing apparatus. It is compatible with a number of attachment modules. Okay. Why not? Take a hit of air while we can. And okay, it's guiding me this way, which implies that maybe the power cell we're missing is this way. No, it's a lift. It's a lift with power. So assumedly, my power cells are in that little building. Maybe communications building?
Kind of glad to get out of the base. Walk around.
Yeah, it's nice to step outside, breathe in that non-existent Martian air.
Well, there's that. But I can move out here. I don't know, spread my wings a bit.
Like a beautiful dead Martian swan.
Like a dead Martian eagle, thank you.
I could take the power cell, but then I wouldn't be able to get back up. But let's not take that. Ooh, I can connect to this. I can insert a power cell into it. But why? The M90 Badger, geological survey vehicle from Manicore's M90 series with mineral breakdown and terrain bypass capabilities, runs on a modular power cell. Warning, engine malfunction detected. System locked down. Do I dare? I dare. Let's grab the power cell. And plug it in here. Can we, like, excavate the cliff and make a path? Test. Okay, hydraulics are not working. Or is the engine? I can't view the log, sadly. Can we find out, like, what's causing the hydraulics to be broken, I wonder? It's like, see, this is why we grab oxygen when we can, because I spend a lot of time looking at every tiny thing. But okay. We're gonna take this power cell in case someone's running around snatching them. Ideally, there is also an oxygen resupply in this building. Checkpoint reached. Ooh, okay. We go for the full depressurization here. Okay, indoor atmosphere. There we go.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Don't know. Thought I saw someone. Don't see anyone now. Let's just get this done.
It's a witch.
Lucky
Okay.
I brought along a power cell.
Yeah. Question is there more power cells in here? Okay. That's locked in there. Maybe we'll get lucky and someone left an ID card around. Geological Survey Report. Reviewer Declan Delapore. After 133 souls, primary mission is finally a success. Locate a possible water ice deposit 36.8 kilometers east of here. Crano crew will be notified as soon as they are within range. Investigations are underway. Okay. I'm just looking around to see if there's any, like, credentials that we might need to look for first, but assumedly we'd use our own credentials to log
Hey,
into the
Declan,
computer.
why don't you give me your password? I'm just gonna check out your browsing history.
Hard pass.
Okay, so these look like they're new. Log 84. Solar panels are becoming a consistent issue. The power conduit logs that the dip in power when the automatic sensors stop working and shuts down, triggering secondary batteries. Manual calibration seems to work fine, and the panels turn and track the sun. Only remaining option is a coding issue. Only remaining option, okay. And nothing I can find in the manual helps with troubleshooting. Honestly, the extra EVAs are great for clearing my mind. Feels so cramped doing maintenance at the station. Looking out the window isn't the same as standing there on the sand. Even if I'm just scanning and turning knobs, it's scanning and turning knobs on Mars. It's real. And with everyone bitching about sleep issues, myself included, it's nice to feel like I'm getting away. Almost don't want to log the issue, but yeah, power might be important. Water sites. Tharsis MC9, Ulysses Coalesce, current site high priority. Drilling site approved. Thermal scan shows multiple possible ice vein deposits nearest approximately 34 meters below surface. Soil samples return sediment, clay at 10 meters, UV scans nominal. Biblius Patria, moderate priority. Fossilized plant material sample discovered by Quieted 3. Testing required to determine Mars origin or particulates from meteor impact. Thermal scans most promising. Additional exploration approved, though distance a major factor. Ulysses Petria, low priority. Initial samples negative. Thermal UV shows potential deposits below threshold. Okay. Those are just like the 3 water sites? So is Biblis Petria a water site, I wonder? Probably. I mean, if they found fossilized plant material, like that should be huge, right? Recent activity log. Solar array, 0203, manual calibration required, still no assessment, logging issue. July 9th, 2063, solar array 1, manual calibration required, coding issue. Oh, okay, so we're going backwards in chronological order. M90 Badger 3 towed to solar site, engine malfunction, ignition exhaust sensor, not mission critical, await Cryano for resupply. July 4, solar array 2, manual calibration required again, no external damage, diagnostic return 0 issues. July 3rd, solar array 03, panel 23, automatic sensor replaced, small abrasion on external wiring, manual calibration. July 1st, O2 fill station 07, nick and hose, replace lengthened nozzle. Okay, like all this stuff seems pretty standard. Although I'm noticing June 11th, inclement weather, toilet clogged. Ugh, toilet clog on Mars. Manual extraction required. Shower confirmed as working. Cool. Okay, so also power cell placed in storage, misfire, risk of sparks. Okay. Note to Shane. This is Lucas.
Think I wouldn't notice something missing from my outpost? Lucas Van Buren, Employee of the Month.
Note to Shane. This is Lucas. Seeing as the living quarters of this facility have become your makeshift storage area, I have placed a few of my own non-essential items in this space as well. I have therefore enacted a more secure protocol for the locking mechanism for the quarters in question. If you have access to this location on a habitual basis, I have allowed you to unlock privilege without password protection. I request that you please do not disturb my items, as even though they are not essential, they are in effect my possessions and aid me in my endeavors. Thank you. Dr. Van Buren. There we go. Unlock door. Success. Okay. I wonder, if I open the door, do I go through it automatically? I think I do. And it closes behind me. Cool. I wonder if the power cell's gonna get snatched at some point. Oh. Power cells. He's been taking my power cells. I don't see anything else except the power cell, though. Unless... Nope. Can't scan what I assume is a toilet. Alright. Add that to inventory. Jump
I should grab
scare.
that cell powering the facility before I go.
Yes. You think the witch is behind me? Nope. Okay. Alright, back outside we go. Helmet. I do like that's not the one that I came in with, but whatever. Refill air. Okay. So they do lock it unless you change the atmosphere.
Shane, what is the situation at the solar site?
Panels are out of alignment again. Until the Cyrano gets here, I don't have the parts to test. Can't confirm the issue 100%.
All right, just so you know, anything breaks around here and I've got 4 Orochi execs on my ass. If you want to explain to them why a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment is being manually adjusted every day, be my guest. But we have a mission and I'd rather focus on that, not fucking filling out paperwork. Copy?
Copy.
Not your fault, but after the Cyrano lands, no excuses. Get it done. Over and
Down.
out.
Okay. Alright, up we go. Where's my button? There's my button. And looking at the time left for today, we probably have enough to basically finish up the power cell stuff and I assume head back to base. So we might go ahead and call it there for today. juggling a number of things in real life. All the juggling, it never ends. But okay, I think this is the one that we couldn't change the alignment before. There we go. Pop it in. Time to beep beep. Oh, oh, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. Alright. Wrong button. Okay. What peak can we get here? Looks like 80, not 84. 54. Oh, oh. Okay, peaked at 98. Oh. 99. Oh. There we go.
Declan, the solar panels are now calibrated. Heading up the hill to the conduit.
Uh-huh. I mean, copy that.
Ah, why is he not more excited? I guess I totally do not trust leaving those be, although in hindsight. Wait, restore power to base. That should be done, right? Do I need to leave the cell here? Ah, okay, so that's part of power. Sigh, alas, no power cell for us. Might as well top off on air. I do wonder where the other power cell should be. I feel like there's another one that we're missing to activate the main elevator. Honestly, even without the horror elements, this could almost be kind of fun as a game of like, go about your daily task, like, which I know sounds boring, but in my head I'm like, you know, papers please, like, a lot of those, like, you know, you're managing a restaurant, you're managing a water park, like those type of games where it's just like, manage the stuff and find the fun in doing so. Okay, I guess we'll take the walking way down. Still shocked we didn't find more of the power cells. Alright, back to the craft. I honestly expected a bit more, more pageantry, more flair, more old gods popping out of space. And none of that happened. Although I wonder, like, if the game has multiple endings or not. And if, like, I'm missing a lot of optional stuff. But it's not like we're not looking for it, though. Alright, closing the door. Refill on oxygen again, because I have an addiction to this stuff. It really makes me feel alive. Alright. Returning to base, I assume.
I really need to get those solar panels up and running again.
Wait, what? Did I not? Oh, activate the power conduit. And here I was, clocking for the day. Although I'm slightly confused exactly as to where is the power conduit? At times like this, I wish I had a run button. But this is also on me. I totally thought, like, power was restored. I even got the whole, like, it's not your fault chew out, but that's not a chew out where it's just like, look, we can't screw up in front of the execs. I'm just thinking back to Aliens of just like, gotta phone back the company. The company always just says, you know, forget about it. I know there's a bit more to that scene, but that was the whole, like, I think it was the whole thing of, like, you know, can they claim something? Can they claim rights when they sound like that one family that was Newt's family to the original crash site? Still can't take that one, weirdly. No, I don't need to connect to the solar panels. I just need you... Huh, actually, wait, I mean... We just did all three. Can't seem to do anything with this. Because we fixed all three. Just follow the dots like Pac-Man here. Oh, that thing that was overlooking it. I remember now. My old man me should not be responsible for mission-critical resources. Although, in hindsight, did this require a power cell? Or does this get the power from the solar arrays?
The power conduit is shut down.
There should be a fuse switch on one of the sides.
Oh, here we go. Okay, push the button.
Looking good. Power should be back on.
Alright, now we have...
Shane, I've got good news and bad news. Good news, I think we just found water on Mars. Bad news, it is spraying all over the greenhouse. Restoring power must have triggered the pumps, and I'm showing significant pressure loss across the system.
Can't be cut off remotely?
Oh, sorry, cowboy. This is a job that requires your hands-on expertise.
All right. Heading back now.
Alright.
What
Now
did
we
you
have...
just do? I have water spraying all over my greenhouse. I would not expect this from a new heart.
Can't you just turn it off?
I do not have time for this. You will fix this.
Jeez. Who's shitting her cereal?
I totally expected I heard that. But alright, let's report back to base now that I actually did my job this time. I am liking the kind of the slow build so far. It's a slow cook on the horror, and I like that. Look, ignoring the beginning of the game, that was like, you know, spooky dream time. But I get it. You need to have the promise that, like, horror is going to happen. There we go. I was gonna say capping and topping, and I said copping. Topping off the oxygen. Still a bit mysterious about the driller that was broken, but I imagine that's for a later part in the story. I don't think I could have fixed that, right? Maybe? Perhaps? Come on, banter. I am not seeing it, or not seeing. Not hearing any banter. Gotta build up the characters. You gotta give me some more spice to cook with.
Hey, still fighting that headache?
Yeah, I still can't shake that dream. Part of it was a memory from when I was a kid.
Weird.
It was the last birthday party my mom was around for. She left not long after that.
Do you know what happened to her?
Not really. It was big news when she disappeared. She was a big-shot theoretical mathematician.
Oh yeah, everyone knows Dr. Newhart. I mean, I had to read Engineering Dimensions in grad school.
All I know is the day after my birthday, I head downstairs for breakfast and I couldn't find her. The basement door was wide open. It was the only place she could be, I thought. So I went down. There was well, she wasn't there. Or anywhere. We searched for years.
Oh, I thought the guy on the radio would have a response to that. What do we have here? Nothing, it seems. I do like also how the ride actually took oxygen away. Like, man, actually that makes me wonder. Like, what if you started driving and you had like 20% oxygen left? Would you have just like died? All right, we're gonna have basically top off the air, even though I'm probably gonna do the first thing next time. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and call it here for today. We are doing the same thing we did with the Silent Hill, the short message. We are basically doing the newer hour-and-a-half recordings, hour-and-a-half-ish. And yeah, so we'll pick up basically with this next time, which is either next Thursday, or if I feel like I want to get some more of it in, I'll do the same thing that I did initially with Silent Hill, the short message, where I did a video on Sunday and Tuesday, because I knew that was going to be a short game. From everything I've seen online, I think this game's like supposed to be about 7 hours-ish. So, you know, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5-ish sessions? So I might throw basically a few weekend episodes on there to try and hurry things up, but gotta watch my internet bandwidth because Bloodborne is still at 3 hours each. But yeah, we'll basically be tackling this next time we do, at most, from a week from now. But alright, until next time, later!